Hey everyone, welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about the reality of Satan. Does Satan exist, or is he just an analogy or a metaphor for something else? If he does exist, what exactly is he like? If he exists and God is so powerful, why doesn't God deal with him? All of these are questions that I've wrestled with, and probably you have too. Well, today, John's going to answer these questions as we continue our study of the book of Revelation. Here's what John writes in Revelation chapter 20, beginning in verse 1. Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven, holding the key to the abyss and a great chain in his hand. He seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. He threw him into the abyss, closed it, and put a seal on it so that he would no longer deceive the nations until the 1,000 years were completed. After that, he must be released for a short time. In Revelation chapters 6 through 19, John writes about the tribulation that precedes the millennium that John mentions here. In the next 2 days, we'll talk about how the return of Christ relates to the millennium. But today, we want to focus on a key event mentioned here, the binding of Satan. In chapter 19, Jesus returns after the tribulation and brings his army. Jesus sends the Antichrist and the false prophet into the lake of fire. Jesus destroys all the rebels, and now his focus is on dealing with Satan. You see, Satan is real. He is a fallen angel. He is, according to Paul, the ruler of the power of the air, the spirit now working in the disobedient. He is also the god of this age, who has blinded the minds of the unbelievers to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel. In the Bible, Satan is described as a deceiver, a liar, a murderer, the adversary, a roaring lion, and here as the dragon. In other words, he is bad news for the world, but not at all like God in power or ability. So at the beginning of this 1,000-year period, Satan is captured, bound, and thrown into the abyss. The abyss, it's not hell, but a temporary place of incarceration where demons are detained. It's a place of torment. An angel, possibly the archangel Michael, is given the key or the authority to open the door one more time. Well, you may be wondering, why would Satan be released? We're going to cover this next week, but know this: Satan is real. He is at work today in the world. He's a liar. He is a deceiver, but he is not God. He is not all-powerful. He is not all-knowing. He is not everywhere. He is just one fallen angel. This dragon, Satan, he will be restrained and ultimately defeated forever. But today, we need to stand firm against the deceiver. So here's my challenge for you today. How have you been recently deceived by Satan? What lies have you bought? What anti-God philosophy has crept into your worldview? Satan loves to sneak lies in by disguising them as truth. It comes through TV, social media, magazines, even your friends, even your family. It comes through coworkers. It even comes through people at church. I want you to find the lie and get rid of it. Satan would be thrilled to see you just 5% off in your view of God, to see you just 5% off in how you live. But friend, we won't let him. We are going to say no to the devil as we prepare for His day of judgment.